A clearly defined health protection system has been successfully operating at Salym fields for years. An incident that occurred in the field in 2008 was another occasion that demonstrated the efficiency of the system and SPD's health standards underlying it. A heavy ramp of a low trailer fell on a driver and caused serious injuries. Competent and aligned actions of the company's personnel helped save the life of the victim, an important factor being that each SPD employee knows the first aid rules. After that tragic accident happened, its witness followed the procedures and called an ambulance through a dispatcher. As required, a designated first aider responsible for first aid was near the site of the accident. He provided first aid to the victim in 4 minutes, the time limit set for this type of initial help to the victim. When we saw what happened on the road, we did not believe one could stay alive. We called a dispatcher and were nearby until doctors arrived. My task is to give first aid, to call ambulance and create conditions while waiting for medics. According to the SPD standard, an ambulance team must be at the site of an accident within 1 hour. The well-arranged medical response system and distribution of medical resources over the territory of the field allows an ambulance to arrive at the accident site even earlier than that, within 20 to 30 minutes. Ambulance response time and proper equipment and medicines on board the vehicle are absolutely important to save the human lives. The victim was brought to the SPD extended clinic at CPF, which has all the necessary equipment to stabilize the condition of incoming patients. The patient was heavily injured, a lot of blood was lost and he was shocked. Anti-shock activities helped to stabilize his condition. However, in that particular case, the injuries required specialized medical treatment. In such cases, the standard requires that the patient be evacuated to specialized Russian or foreign clinics. The patient was quickly evacuated by helicopter of the Surgut Center of Disaster Medicine to the intensive care department of the Surgut Hospital. Meanwhile, employees in Neftejugansk and Surgut were asked to donate blood for the victim, and 24 employees of the company donated their blood. The victim was saved through well-organized and faultless operation of all elements of the emergency medical assistance system on the territory of the Salym fields. Each employee of the Salym fields knows that the medical emergency response system is made up of several levels. Intensive drills will make sure that each of the elements performs at its best, no matter how difficult the situation is. Level 0. Proper training of all field personnel must assure that any witness of an emergency is able to promptly and correctly react to it. The witness must assess the situation and, if required, call the dispatcher and provide basic first aid following do's and don'ts principles. Level 1. Specially trained personnel must arrive at the site of the accident within 4 minutes of receiving an emergency call, provide medical assistance, summon qualified medical staff and take care of the victim until they arrive. Such specially trained personnel must be present at all work sites. Special training sessions and drills are arranged for such staff. All who took this training were able to get the vital skills with the help of special mannequins and games. Level 2. Within an hour, professional medical assistance will be provided by medics in the nearest medical clinic or the ambulance. Level 3. Within 4 hours, the patient will be evacuated from any point in the field to the nearest hospital that would have the necessary equipment to provide proper medical assistance. Level 4. In more difficult cases, the patient may be evacuated to a specialized clinic in Russia or abroad. The SPD medical team never fails to meet the required standards at every level of the system of medical emergency response. Rigorous operation of the system ensures that lives will be saved. Regular trainings and exercises at each level of medical assistance are held to make sure the emergency response system is maintained at the proper level. As another aspect of the overall health program, an awareness campaign communicates the importance of a healthy lifestyle to every employee of the company. People should take care of their health and should not fail to consult a doctor whenever required. This approach allows to identify a disorder early on and start treating it before it evolves into a disease. Modern equipment in SPD clinics makes it possible to start treating even the most serious conditions at pre-hospital stage. Salym Petroleum Development does everything possible to preserve the lives and health of its employees, contractors and subcontractors. We want every person to return home to one's family and kin safe and secure.